With the weekly yesterday, a couple of people have noticed or have found that they have bounties for specific types of ships. And the problem is they're unable to tell them apart. Well, I'm here to help. I'm going to help you figure out your Pentecosters from your triremes from your merchant ships. I'm Darkstrider, the YouTube Assassin. Let's get into this. And before we get started, if you want to hit these kind of levels of mastery, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and that you have that bell hit so that you never miss content whenever it comes. So whenever you're ship hunting, the easiest thing will always be to get Icaros out and have him look at the ships. Each ship has their own kind of name, and it's able to tell you what it is. This right here is a heavy trireme. This one right here is a light trireme. Now the difference is the bulk of the stuff. You see, this one is going to be the size of your ship, the Andrastia, and it kind of looks like it, but it has a double sail. That's a heavy trireme. This one is a light trireme, which is still the size of your ship, but it has a single sail. And that'll be for both the Spartans and the Athenians. See, here's a light trireme. Again, the size of your ship, as you can see. One sail. Heavy, two sails. I don't believe there's any with three sails, but we'll take a look anyway. Now, just so that you could see the size of these ships, because usually they are the exact size of your ship. See, the heavy trireme even looks like your ship, except you don't have two sails, you still have one. The light triremes, well, actually this one's a little bit bigger, but it does look kind of like your ship. And these light triremes, they look like your ship, except they seem to be a little bit smaller. Maybe they're the same size. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's about the same size. So the Andrastia would be a light trireme, and bigger than that is obviously a heavy trireme. So that's what we've got going on here. Now over here, this is a perfect example of the other two ships. This ship right here that looks kind of like the size of your ship, but it has that awkward angle sail, that's a bireme. And this ship over here that's really kind of tiny, and it has that triangular sail, that's a pentaconter. So let's take a look. Yep, there's an Athenian bireme. That's how the Spartan biremes will look as well. And right there, that's a pentaconter. Pentaconters are very small. And the wild thing is that pentaconters really, if you have a lot of damage added to your ram, you're able to take them down with no problem. You can take them right out. So let's see. I believe I had a quest that required me to take out pentaconters. And here we go. These things are tiny. They're completely susceptible to ramming. I'm too close to ramming. But look at how much damage that thing took. So there it goes. There goes one. This is another one. We're going to take this one out. And there you go. That fulfilled my contract. That was the two pentaconters. I don't see... Uh-oh. Mastery level 3,894. 2,382 ability points. And nothing to do with them. Rats. All right, well, let's take a look at these ships over here because, again, they should mimic their Athenian counterparts. So that should be a Pentaconner, and it is. See, same ship design. This one right here, a light trireme. So now if it looked like that, but it had kind of the angular sail, not really a square sail like that, but one side, it kind of, you know, like one side kind of leaning down, that would be a, it would be a bireme. And this one, I'm going to say this is a heavy trireme over there. Too far from it. See if I could get closer. That's what that should be. You could tell because it's got the two sails and it's just massive. Yeah, I still can't get to it. In some cases, you'll come across little ships like this. They'll have that little crab on it, or sometimes it'll just be like a yellow kind of like sail. And it's pretty small. Those are actually merchant ships. They're no danger to you. If you attack them, they're not going to attack back. They really won't fight back. It's kind of pointless to attack them. It makes no sense. So this obviously is a heavy trireme, which we see. We know that because we already went over this. It's got the two sails. It's a decent sized ship. We'll take that down. There are a couple of special ships as well. So we did triremes, biremes, pentaconters, merchant ships. Let's see what else we can find out here. Sometimes as you're sailing around, you'll find these kind of special ships. Like this one right here with the deep purple sail. That's an elite Athenian bireme. So, in all honesty, you'll find elites on the Spartan side as well as the Athenian side. They actually look just like their counterparts, but they have like a deeper shade of red or a deeper shade of purple. So when you find stuff like that, it still counts as an Athenian ship. Just keep that in mind whenever you find that. Sometimes you find all kinds of other ships, like the mercenary ships. Those are special ships, and they're such a pain. They're just manically and frantically attack you. Over here, I do believe that is a merchant ship. Yep, that is the one that had all yellow. And this one right here, that is a mercenary ship. That is a mercenary light trireme. Usually, if they have special sails like that, that means that you're in for a fight. Over there, I believe that is a merchant ship, which it is, because I had the little crab on it. And we're about to take out a mercenary ship. They'll be looking all kind of funky like that. Their ships will be special. Their ships will look like this. It'll be a deep purple. It'll be deep red. It'll be all kinds of funky things. And it'll increase your standing with mercs and take them out, even though they're on the sea and not on land. It's kind of hard to maneuver here in the storm. But we'll take him out. And he gave us a butt ton of drachmae, which we'll use for later. Now over here, I believe there are a couple of pirate ships. And pirate ships will also have the same kind of makes and models as the other ships. They'll have pentacosters, they'll have triremes and biremes. And the thing is that I've never seen a bounty that asks you to actually pick up or destroy a specific pirate ship. It's always just pirate ships. So keep that in mind. There never are going to be bounties where you're going to have to take out a specific type of ship, like a trireme, bireme, a pentacoster. Every time you go to attack pirates, it'll just ask you to kill pirates. That's it. So that's it for the different kind of ships. There are several different kinds, and like I said, each kind of faction has the same exact ships. and you're just going to have to look out for certain telltale signs. Now, I've showed them to you. Hopefully, you'll be able to use that to your advantage whenever you're doing any of those bounties for those specific type of ships. And hopefully, you won't have any problems finding those kind of ships. Obviously, all kind of Spartan or Athenian ships will be surrounding their respective locations on maps. If you go and you find that there is an area that is run by one group and not the other, the chances are obviously most likely that you'll find like Athenians here. You'll find, let's see, over here you'll obviously find more Spartan ships around here. And the pirate ships, the pirate islands, even though these are run right now by the Athenians, you'll still find a lot of pirate ships in that surrounding area. So hopefully that just makes it easy for you as you're hunting those ships. So that's all there is to that. I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until the next one, take care.